Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's Sunday. I do have to say that I don't feel as if this week has gone by really quickly. I feel it's been, it's like time slowed down. Okay. Time slowed down so that we can see things clearly. It's like we're not going to miss a thing. Okay. Aerosmith coming in then. Okay, I don't want to belt into song. Well, it is our Sunday service. And I don't want to miss a thing. Okay, we are working with the crown chakra today. So let me have a look at what the Chakra Wisdom Oracle book wants to say about the crown chakra. They're actually called neutral. The colour here is neutral. Creation. Okay. Embrace the spirit of universal consciousness. The overall impression, neutrality. The keywords: enlightenment, consciousness, purpose, wisdom, spirituality, unity, and expansiveness. Okay, I feel like I'm lisping. Manifesting intention. In the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, we reach the place of universal consciousness, which is outside our physical body. You may notice that these cards represent some aspect of our collective being. The idea here is that we all vibrate through our 7th chakra, and in a powerful way, it keeps us connected to our humanity. The cards of the 7th chakra are neutral in colour because spirit in essence is neutral. Here you will receive messages from spirit that are detached from human worry. These cards indicate the higher-minded thinking that happens when we align with spirit. The power of holding space can also be seen in the still energy of each card. Here you will see how conscious choice can bring you spiritual magnetism. Here you will see how conscious choice can bring you spiritual magnetism. These are the cards of mastery. Okay. The universe. Tapping into the consciousness of a unified world. Wow. Okay, the 7th chakra. The mystical, occult, and neutrality of spirit are represented in the 7th chakra. The tarot cards here are unconcerned with the material world and are a direct conduit to universal consciousness. The 7th chakra exists just above the physical body and is attached to nothing. Each card has a neutral quality to it. Let's get some guidance if you're working with any clients today, guys. Okay, Violet. You are tapped into universal consciousness and can download at a rapid rate today. You can step into the state of being What's a spiritual? Jeez. You are tapped into universal consciousness and can download that's why we can't get our words out. Lots coming through. We're lisping. Breathe. You can download at a rapid rate today. You can step into the state of being a spiritual way shower, as you will see the far-reaching effects of a person's actions. Watch for frustrated energy over things not happening. In the 7th chakra, you cannot fix a problem through the problem. You must go under it. The supportive intention. Use the reading to look at the real issue. I need to have a drink. Okay, let's clear this throat chakra. Clean my table. It's got little specks on it. Okay. The supportive intention. Use the reading to look at the real issue. If how we relate to the issue is the issue, offer your client a window into what is going on by saying, what opposes, exposes. The 3rd chakra of yellow opposes the 7th chakra of violet. That's interesting to know. The 3rd chakra of yellow opposes the 7th chakra of violet. I'm trying to think what we spoke about on on Yellow Day. We spoke about archangels. I remember that, or I wanted to. Okay. Thoughts may therefore be what is causing discomfort. Inquire about what is going on, but let them sort it out. Stay in your higher consciousness as you hold space for them. Very interesting. Okay. I do have a secret language of colour card, which I thought I'll pull at the end if I remember. Let's have a look at the... I'm not sure how we're going to do this Sunday service and work on the crown chakra here. I want to have a look first and see. I feel like I'm just going to tap into the one energy. Let's see who wants to come through. Release. Hi Jasper. Are you going to come up? Come on in, darling. Okay. You want to come through today? I feel like we haven't seen you for a while. How have you been? Would you like me to... No, you're just a bit still. You're not purring. You were just like in that place of nothingness. Was you connecting? Okay, have you got enough room? I'm going to pull one more card here. You're purring now. Okay, let's have a look at this, guys. Oh, we're going to use the bottoms as the underlying energy. We've got the King of Swords here. Stay on my lap, darling. Good boy. Okay. I'll let you have a look at him. I'll give him... Oh, look at the colour. Spot on. Spot on, Lucy. It is. It's Violet Day. Okay. Oh. We're jingling. Gonna come down on my lap? I'd really like you to come down onto my lap. It feels like very much like he's curious. He's just left like a face full of hair. It's like... Okay, sit down. That's good boy. Lay there. Good boy. Okay, so we've got the King of Cups here. He's got some like... Oh, I don't know what dogs they were. First of all, I felt like they were black Labradors, but I'm not sure. I'm not great with my dog breeds. He's got a couple of dogs here. Okay. We've got release. And what's on the bottom of the deck here? Confusion. Well, that would come in with the King of Swords. And then we have release. I feel like this is the masculine's energy. No, this is both. There's a confusion on the table. Okay. You're not tapping into your angels, are you? What's with the hair here? Come on. You're going to come down, good boy. Let's come down. Good boy. I'm going to look at these three cards. The Lovers. The Seven of Coins. And the King of Wands. I feel because it's coming close, there's a lot of confusion about whether or not this love is... it's scary here. I feel like it's the end of the searching when you just know. And I feel as if the Divine Masculine knows, but then this confusion sneaks in regarding... I want to say whether or not it feels very much like he knows the Divine Feminine, but the Divine Feminine hasn't really had the opportunity to get to know him yet. So, okay, we're going to read these. Let's read the confusion first, the underlying energy with the King of Swords. We'll read the confusion, then we'll go over to the King of Swords. I feel we need to find out what's going on with the Divine Feminine first. There's a silver cloud. Every silver lining has a cloud. The legend. Jana climbs Faith Mountain in dense fog, wondering whether her decision to leave her boyfriend was the right one. There is another man waiting in the wings. There always is. Silver cloud surrounds her, and it is cold and scary. Despite her confusion, she keeps climbing. As she reaches the summit, the fog clears, revealing the town far below. With Silver Cloud's help, she has journeyed much farther than she realised. She now knows what to do. She begins the long journey home to reclaim her love. What I'm feeling here is, I picked up on it yesterday about, was it yesterday or the day before? It was about like comparing the markets and knowing what it is that you truly want, and you stop searching for it. So I feel like I want to say, because it spoke about light worker guidance, is that if you were in a state of frustration because what you wanted, hasn't like manifested, it isn't here. So you need to watch out for that frustration coming through. But I feel as if the Divine Feminine's certain that she knows what she's wanting now. So she's not seeking outside of herself. She's going to go back and, claim her love. So I want to say it's a state of certainty. And I feel both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are both now knowing what they're wanting, which is awesome. No one wants to be with anyone who's indecisive and doesn't know who and what they want. Okay. So the inspiration, through the willingness to be in confusion, we find clarity. There is nothing to solve. Meditation and quiet time will bring clarity. The personal inquiry, can I see confusion as a good thing? Can I learn to let go of needing an immediate outcome? Key ideas, allowing confusion, spiritual support, consequences of actions, and finding love. Keywords, clarity, support, and revelation. The meditation, close your eyes and visualise the room you are in. Focus on one object in the room. When you are relaxed, sense the presence of Silver Cloud. When the object is no longer visible in your mind's eye, relax even more deeply and breathe. You are in the place of not knowing. It is a completely safe environment. Ask for the highest good, and this shall be revealed. Okay. You got a wet nose. Gonna settle? Let's look at the King of Swords. Should we stay down here? I'll move my cards over and you can have that side of the table. Okay, yes. Oh dear. Okay. Right, let's look at this King of Swords. The hare wants to behave. Like, behave. King of Swords, the king of verbal precision. Shit. She's got little straight bits going on. Okay, Jasp, enough with the towel. He's not covering he's fanning over the lovers. The King of Swords, let's find out what's going on with this king here. The 7th chakra is the place of true warriors. The king enters as a master of the legal and business realm. Whoop! Minster entrepreneur is coming through here. The minister. Okay. The king enters as a master of the legal and business realm. He stands ready to guard what is yours or cut away what will not serve you. Well, I just said that he's guarding here. The lovers. Chakra message, allow things to fully unfold before saying no. You may have created what you wanted, though it may look the way you thought it would. You can change the original intention to fit your outcome. What does that mean? Allow things to fully unfold before saying no. You may have created what you wanted, though it may not look, the way you thought it would. You can change the original intention to fit your outcome. Indication, clarifying discussions are required for you to get clear on your true intention. This is not a time for subtlety. Be direct or you will repeat the past. Analytical, conservativeness, meticulousness, scrutiny, punishment, education and justice. Meditation. Focus on one thing in your life. Breathe as you open your energy to the 7th chakra and receive a beautiful violet white light. Allow your thoughts and decisions to come into clear focus. Ask for clarity and your motive will be revealed. Contemplation. Be aware that your intention is a contract with the universe and requires precision. Oh my goodness, Divine Masculine, you're realising what your contract is here with the Divine Feminine. It's a contract you have with the universe. It's like you're popping down to the Ministry of Magic. Is that where you are? You could be. You're the minister. Woo! King of Wands here. So what else is going on? Because we have the release here in the cemetery, and it does feel like it's the Divine Feminine again. So I'm going to read that part, and let's see what release. Shadow grey storm, I can no longer keep your secrets. So the Divine Feminine, I feel like you're both bursting to tell your secrets. And it's like the Divine Feminine's just in her truth, that she just doesn't know what will come out. Nikita cuts through the graveyard as she rushes home in the wind and rain. She is terrified when Shadow Greystorm appears and speaks in her own voice. You come on down, darling. Come on in. Come down. Come down. Good boy. Jasper. I think he just wanted to stare me out. You're not going to start itching, are you? Oh, you are. Okay. We ready? You ready to come down? Come on. No. I can't really read the card whilst you're there, so shall I get up and move you down? I think we are going to. Okay. I'm going to come from behind you here. I know you was going to go. Okay, you're not going to jump back up, are you? Let's get on. Nikita cuts through the graveyard as she rushes home in the wind and the rain. I'm adding words here. She is terrified when Shadow Greystorm appears and speaks in her own voice, repeating painful things she has said to herself and others. It's all your fault. I'll never forgive any of you. As she listens in the rain to her own words, she learns it is she who has been making herself miserable. She leaves the graveyard with a changed heart, ready to forgive herself and others. The inspiration, this is about personal responsibility and release of blame. It is time to clear the debris and move on. You cannot move forward while you continue to hide. Personal inquiry, this indicates healing family of origin issues. Am I ready to face my past and let go? Key ideas, release, dwelling on past, righteous anger, changing consciousness, judgment day, seeing clearly, hidden truth, great discovery. Keywords, healing, remission and integration. The meditation, to do this meditation you must have no distractions. Shadow Greystorm simply asks that you sit and listen, and in the silence you will hear yourself. If you sincerely seek freedom, Shadow Greystorm may come to you. This is very much about, it's the Divine Feminine's actual surrender. I felt this coming through last night. I was trying to make some sense of it, as in, I was saying what a great job the Divine Feminines have done, and it's like kind of in a way the Divine Masculines are very mature. They have a very mature side to them which the ego assists with, okay? And I'm not even going to go into like the Divine Masculine's personality. What I'm talking about is the Divine Feminine's personality and how mature they were with this love and with handling this love. Not only just handling this love, but also understanding it's much bigger than that. It's actually a mission. It's a contract with the divine. And I feel that it took for the Divine Feminines to reach maturity, Actually, you're at that point where the Divine Feminine will know for sure that, are you ready for it? And it's like, yes, you're ready to actually talk. And all the time you really thought that, you was waiting for your Divine Masculine to talk, be ready to talk. And really, it all comes down to when you're mature enough now, it's time to talk. And that's not about pushing it. That's just an inner knowing. You'll know when you're ready for the connection. You'll be able to look over, especially separation, and understand why it was necessary. You were nowhere near mature enough, and without the separation you wouldn't have reached maturity. So it's very much about the Divine Feminines being very mature now and ready for this connection, all the whilst you were thinking it was the Divine Masculine who wasn't ready. And we're not even going to go down the route of whether or not the Divine Masculine is ready for this connection. We're talking about, are you ready for this connection? Have you matured enough really to be able to take on this responsibility? So, now that I've got that out, let's have a look at the Lover's card here. It's a major arcana with the 7 of Coins and the King of Wands. It's like when you're ready, the Divine Masculine will be ready. It doesn't come to you until you're ready anyway. But it's more of, you don't need it, okay? You're actually choosing, you want it. There's a difference. To wanting something, to feeling as if you need it. Okay. Let's have a look at where that's taking us then. The Devil. The Devil. The words are just coming out, okay? You're just going to go with them. I don't know why I'm saying these words. I'm definitely not turning off the camera. Oh my goodness. Oh. Just the Devil, it's like the Lovers. The Fool discovers the delicious pleasure of desire. You see why it's the Devil then. The Fool stands viewing the love she desires, observing passion and desire. Or is she in the picture, looking upon her own experience? This is her opportunity to step into the picture she has only imagined until now. Will she? Well, I feel she will. She's going back. She might have felt like she was confused, but she's not confused anymore. Okay. The 7th chakra message. In the Fool's first visit to a 7th chakra card, we wonder if she has learned of real love or only dreamed of it. Does it matter? Her connection to the universal consciousness has always been there. She sends this message to create the world, the union, the partnership, the pain, pleasure she seeks. Keywords: clarity, enlightenment, knowing, cosmic consciousness and union. Let's have a look at the planet because it's Saturn. This planet requires discipline and hard work, yet that is also what it takes to ascend to the God consciousness of the 7th chakra, and the reward is for a lifetime. The Harvest card is next. There are times when people may wonder how someone achieved what appeared to come merely from luck. We were speaking about this yesterday. Some people may look at it as being lucky. I think it was yesterday. Look, I don't know, what day it was. This week. Okay. There are times when people may wonder how someone achieved what appeared to come merely from luck. This is the mystery of both the 7th chakra and Saturn. What you work for will come to fruition. Okay, meditation. The first trip through the chakra with the Fool has all been a dream, one of our making. We created it to light our own path. Are you in or out? Will you choose to live the dream? What do you now know that only moments ago was unclear? This will reveal your rate of manifesting. Divine Masculine's waiting for us to be clear on what we want. Okay. Next steps. The Fool appears again on her own. This time she is awaiting the Chariot, a first chakra card. She no longer has visible roots, but instead a clean slate, a new beginning. It is time for her to start the journey through the shadow chakras. She can meet the devil. It's like, divine masculine, what the devil has gotten into you? I don't know, but he's a bit hush-hush over here. 7 of coins. The time of financial evolution. In it comes divine feminine. Are you in or are you out? She longingly appreciates one of her coins, illustrating gratitude for the journey she has taken. Her unspoken message to the universe from her coin collection is to attract more friends. Money will come as love encourages continued growth. Chakra message. Who in your ancestry had material prosperity? Manifesting abundance may be what you came here to do. Resistance indicates fear of losing what you have. Indication, something must be removed to make room for the new. There is financial and material gain mixed with healing. Keywords, tenacity, restraint, progress, pondering, relentlessness, and crossroads. The meditation. Imagine inviting the light from the universe in and ask that money come to you from unexpected sources. Breathe. Hold this energy for 27 seconds. Repeat as often as necessary. That's the date I was born on. I just wonder why they put 27 seconds. Okay. Breathe. Okay, what was we doing? Imagine inviting the light from the universe in and ask that money come to you from unexpected sources. Breathe. Hold this energy for 27 seconds. Repeat as often as necessary. The contemplation. You have attracted money when you intentionally requested it. How can you turn on the money energy effortlessly? Everything is always working out for me. My life is abundant in all ways. King of Wands, what's going on with you? The King of the creative adventurer. The King instills faith in his followers. The 7th chakra, in its exaltation, listen. The 7th chakra in its exaltation is to be respected and admired on merit rather than a title. He possesses the energy of 10 men and will persevere long after others have quit. Chakra message. Stay focused on higher consciousness. This is the time to collect inspired energy and ideas. Your ancestors, those in the 7th chakra energy, are aiding you in your endeavours. Indication, determination hides loneliness. Allow yourself to be present even if it is painful. Keywords, influential, mentorship, energetic, resilience, competitiveness and fulfillment. Divine Masculine, here's your meditation. Sit in the same pose as the King on the card. How is he posing? Legs apart, one at an angle. Look at the manly pose here. Have we got it? Cool. Sit in the same pose as the King on the card. As you breathe, feel into his state. Summon your angels and guides and ask that your internal resolve be matched to his and set in motion. Those who will support you will now find you. Contemplation. Each step you take creates a new future that will become the legacy you leave. Wow. What's going on? I feel like I want to get you a... Oh, I'm sure I brought them down. Okay. I actually intentionally brought these down from upstairs. Let's get an angel and ancestor card for each side. So, Divine Feminine, let's have a look and see what the guidance is. We've got a kind of story here. I'm not going to delve too much into it. Not sure we're going to really pull any other tarot cards. Don't really need to. There's a state of knowing here. Divine Feminines. You've got Medicine Mother. Honour your inner knowing. Look at this, you just know. You've done the work. Medicine Mother's here for the Divine Feminine. She comes after the Lord, the Emperor, the Divine Masculine, okay. The message is, take action, do what you know you need to do. Okay. Mother always knows best, they say, and it's true. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful, and this Medicine Mother has gone through many ups and downs. She has lived and she has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and to want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes. Sounded like that was... So, okay, let's not make that sound so... Okay. Important. Well, fuck. Let's just carry on. And it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes. And it's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. The Medicine Mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. Now, this is really picking up on the Divine Feminine really stepping into her role as being the Divine Medicine Mother of our world. I picked up yesterday with my eldest daughter. Yesterday, she said to me, she said, I just feel like I'm kind of like, I'm already a mother, especially to like her DM, but not in a, you know, I said to her, she said, that's how I feel. And I said, I believe that I picked it up yesterday that I wasn't going to pull a Mother Mary card. I felt Rumi wanted to speak. And because it's like the Divine Feminine's already embodied this mother, healing mother energy. Okay. So the extended message, there is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you're being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step, and when you do, the next one will be presented to you. I actually felt that was a strong message from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine, taking her role rather seriously and guiding, lovingly guiding the Divine Masculine. Let's see then if this is going to be a response to you, Divine Feminine, from the Divine Masculine. We can do it that way. Divine Masculine, you've got Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Oh, that's nice. Gracefulness is just really the Divine Feminine's energy. And I feel that you're really saying to her it's okay to soften up, to love, to allow herself. I feel as if she can drop the Divine Masculine's harshness and she can just settle into being the Divine Feminine because it looks like you're kind of coming in. Okay, so the Shaolin Master. We'll get there. Be graceful in movement and action. Slow and steady, breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. Hold that breath for 27 seconds. The Shaolin Master calls forth the ninja within. Shaolin medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and to tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. It also teaches subtlety because when you are too forceful, you use too much energy, and that may not be supportive of where you are working on what you are working on. So Divine Feminine, it's about dropping this forcefulness now. The Shaolin Master, like a monk, has respect for all things He is disciplined and guided by his art and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement choices and actions. The extended message: you are being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. Get too excited. It's like you can't force it to happen, Divine Feminine. It's happening. It's like you need to settle into this now. Okay. What will happen next? We're going to get a postcard from Spirit. Oh, the Lover's Oracle? Okay. Well, let's keep them a message from each side then. So, Divine Feminine, we'll find out if it's a message you're sending or if it's one for you to take on board. Okay, and this one over here. You've got some like pipes here. Celebrate life. Pan pipes, they called that. Little flutes. Okay, celebrate life. Divine Feminine. Dear wonderful you, to help you manifest the life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with a miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways that you can't possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. Divine Feminine, those desires. You need to be focusing on those magical intentions you've got. It's important for the Divine Masculine. Let's have a look at this one. Be fearless, Divine Masculine. Dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself and the world. So to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you. A story of courage, gratitude and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure they're stories you're proud of. Genuine, loving fan club. That's your Divine Feminines. When it spoke about I can no longer hold your secrets in the graveyard and the Divine Masculine no longer wants to hold back this amazing story that he wants to share. So, tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure they're stories that you're proud of. And I believe you're extremely proud of your Divine Feminine. And proud of yourself, hopefully. It will come. So, shall we end on a Rumi? Let's end on a Rumi. Oh, we was going to get a Lover's Oracle. I know. And we've got to end on that colour therapy card. I know. And then we're finishing off for the week. It's been quite eventful. I've learnt quite a bit. It's been different. The hair. What's going on with this one bit of hair? I'll settle down later. Oh, okay. Separated the piles. We're not going to do too many messages. We're going to do just the one. Ah, the lover and the beloved. 35. Let's read. And then we shall get you a message from the Lover's Oracle. The lover and the beloved, card number 35. When you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. Rumi. It is not enough to love me. I want you to allow me to love you. It is not enough to desire me, to want to be closer to me. I want to reach out to you and grab a hold of you, drawing you into me and never letting you be apart from me again. There is so much more for us to experience, you and me, than simply gazing, even with love, at each other from a distance. Let me take you into my arms. Let me hold you until we cease to know or care where you and I once were, you and I, for instead we will be one. Will you allow it? Will you allow me? Will you allow us to be? O sweet beloved, the divine, the great beloved, has a passionate desire for you, to love you, to touch you, to make the divine presence known to you, so that you will cease to fear the darkness, take delight in all of life, and become mesmerised by the beauty of love in its endless emanations. But how we resist love at first. Oh yes, we have been burned before, have we not? Abandoned, betrayed, so painfully disappointed, cast aside, and have suffered at the hands of some unworthy lover. Can this great divine love affair be tarred with the same brush, with the same bitter expectations that keep the heart closed? You are too beautiful to be hidden away behind a bitter and gated heart that is unworthy of you. So then, can you allow the great beloved to reach for you, to receive that sacred touch every day, to be spoken to with words of love, to receive? You who give of yourself, can you recognise the beloved wishes to give to you too? These not need be mutually exclusive happenings. Come now, deep down, you know the genius of the divine is such that in being received, much is given. You shall not be selfish in letting yourself be seen and loved. Allow it, rejoice in it, take delight in allowing yourself to receive life, and let the world soak up the ardent glow of your sensual surrender into the great beloved's embrace. This oracle brings you a message. Something has to change in your physical world. You are in need of more substance, more love, more connection, and more nourishment that touches your body and soul and brings them into deeper oneness with each other, with life and with love. Dare you open up and allow that love in? The great beloved has desired that this be so. Will you heed that? Will you heed that holy desire? Will you allow love in? Say yes. If you find this difficult, now is the time to gently, carefully tend to the walls you once placed between yourself and life. Walls of tentativeness, excessive caution, fear of abandonment and betrayal, doubt of your own lovableness, and fears based on past pain without substance. You are so much greater than these crumbling walls. They are the stuff that is designed for demolition, not devotion and honouring. Can you begin to unpack the bricks you mistakenly believed were essential to your safety and well-being. You are too vast a sea for that small puddle of thought now. The oceanic world of love is your true home, and the sun is beating down upon you. It is too hot to gaze at the ocean longingly from afar, or even stand by its edge. Strip off your layers, run to the ocean and dive in. This oracle brings you special guidance. An offer or opportunity is on its way to you, or has recently been presented. It may be an idea you have been nurturing, or one presented to you by another person. Sit with it. Do you feel exhilaration? Do you feel energy at the thought of saying yes? Then say yes. Allow yourself to receive. There is divine encouragement in taking risks that feel wild and alive to your heart. I love it. Okay. It's a good job, isn't it, when you love it? When you love what you do, okay. When you love what you do, you will shine through and through. Divine Masculine, is there anything you'd like to say to the Divine Feminine? Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. I was picking up about you being at this stage, Divine Feminine, where you really are just going to let the past go. It's not important anymore it's not necessary that you have that closure. Friendship. It's like you just really want your body back. So, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. And it says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. You shouldn't really be thinking into this anymore. It should just be very natural now. You're knowing what to do. So don't make decisions based on what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And this is a big message here. Divine Feminine, it did say here that you were focusing on a coin, and the one thing that you asked was for some true friends, true friendships that you can value to be sent to you. I picked up on that. I thought that was a bit bizarre to have said that, but apparently what you asked for was friendship. Okay, so there's your guidance from the Divine Masculine at the moment. Nurture the bonds of your friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So just chill out, take the pressure off. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay. Divine Feminine, what would you like to say to the Divine Masculine? Do you have a message? My beloved, oh, this is lovely. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time and nothing is missing. That's perfect, Divine Feminine. What a perfect place to be. Understanding that there's nothing missing, it's all unfolding perfectly in the perfect time, Divine's time. So, Divine Masculine, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time, and nothing is missing. Divine Masculine, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. They're lovely messages, not too deep, not too heavy. Perfect. Bottom of the deck. Let me just get them back into their little heart formation here. Bottom of the deck. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. It's like you both really found what was missing. Nothing. You can feel each other there all the time. It's a beautiful acceptance here. The secret language of colour, and then I'm going to go. Michael Bolton. Love is a wonderful thing, makes me smile in the pouring rain. Love is a splendid thing, isn't it? Okay. Let's finish with a secret language of colour card. On this Sunday, I've got the card. White, lighten up. Oh, look out for feathers. There's excuse me. When I was using these cards earlier, I pulled a card and Guardian Angel came out, and I'm going to read it. I've been prompted to with the angels. Okay, Guardian Angel, you are not alone. And we've got the feather here. So I'm going to hold this up, read this card, okay, and then I will read the actual proper message to this. But it says, watch for signs and reminders that your angels and loved ones... Okay, first of all, let me just show you the feather that's on there. So watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that they are close by. Remember, they are working hard to guide you. Okay, the Guardian Angel card shows the white feather that has become known as the Guardian Angel's business card. Whenever a white feather appears in your life or this card represents or this card appears in a reading, it's a message to say your guardian angel and ancestor guides are particularly close at this time and are there to support you with their love. If you have asked for help with a particular situation, know that there is divine intervention in the works. Everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them in all their past lifetimes and will be there in all the lifetimes to come. I think I'm reading that because it feels very much like understanding that you were always there, the divine masculine, divine feminine, through past lives, and you know you're always going to be together. Okay. So know that you are never alone and never will be alone. This card is a huge reminder that there is always help and support available to you. Your guardian angel is with you now and is here to aid you in all of your endeavours. In order to fully receive their support, first ask for it, then surrender to the process. Know that whatever unfolds will be for your highest good. I do feel like the Divine Masculine really does want your support, Divine Feminine, in the physical. What card number was it? 24. Lighten up. White heals your body as a whole. I can hold it up again, but white heals your body as a whole, clearing toxicity and assisting with purification. White also enhances clarity and understanding and can be very helpful in healing skin problems, as I itch my nose. Bringing peace and comfort at the highest level, white represents integrity, light, holiness, truth and surrender. Lighten up with white. Lighten up. The feeling of lightness is a magnificent experience. It encompasses innocence, purity and joy. White brings this faith that you are completely loved, taken care of and supported. Close your eyes and imagine that you are standing on the biggest, most magnificent white crystal mountain. Inhale deeply, allowing the clear white light emanating from the mountains to purify, energize and enlighten you. Visualize yourself letting go of all the unnecessary baggage that you dragged up the mountain with you. How does it feel to be free of this baggage? Experience the ease in your body and soul as you look out from the mountain. Focus on circulating white light from the tips of your toes through your whole body. Feel your body softening and lightening up even more. You are getting ready to soar. Give yourself permission to soar. Say, I give myself permission to lighten up and experience ease in my body and soul. That's a beautiful message today, guys. Have yourself a fantastic Sunday, and I will catch up with you guys soon. Check that out. 45 minutes, 37 seconds. Okay, have a great day. Much love. Bye for now.